Hello everyone, welcome to another video of FFL 24/7. Today's video is going to be about cryptocurrency analysis, and the coins we are going to be reviewing today is Bitcoin and Ethereum. Why Bitcoin and Ethereum? Because they represent most of the cryptocurrency and they are actually leading the whole cryptocurrency market. So why we are taking a look at cryptocurrency today? Because there has been a lot of excitement building up again and people are wondering if we are heading towards a new bull run or if this is about a fake out. So I have been seeing some very few interesting updates in the chart and that are kind of getting me slightly concerned that I wanted to share with you guys as well. So this is the chart of Bitcoin we are looking at, and currently Bitcoin is trading at 52,200 and about $50. So that is about a huge bull run that we were expecting. So we already pointed out when we were at around 44k level that there is a possibility that Bitcoin might be going to 51k. So 51k, our previous price target has already been achieved and Bitcoin is now actually trading at 52k. We have exceeded and broken through our previous expectation of 51k, but now I'm starting to see some slight concerns that I wanted to share with you guys. There is actually still a good news in store, but there is one thing that is concerning me. So that is what I wanted to share with you guys. So let's get right into the video. So this is the area I want you guys to focus on. So this is the most recent price action of Bitcoin. So let me zoom in and I want to share you guys a few more things. So this was one of the major level at 44k that we were targeting and tracking for Bitcoin, and we were expecting that we are going to get rejected at this level and there is a possibility that we will be testing 36 to 38k level. So that did not exactly quite test it. We actually hit at around 38,700 and something change. So but again we got close to this our level that we were tracking. So this blue triangle that you guys are looking at was a heavy demand zone of Bitcoin, so we were expecting to see a nice bounce from this level anyway. So it actually quite happened just right above it, and we were expecting the next price target for Bitcoin is going to be around 51k. 51k was a very critical level for us because this was the flag pattern that we were forming here, and we were expecting that this is going to be the price target of Bitcoin that it is going to be heading. So this flag, although it took a little bit of time, but it has actually broken out above. And now lies the problem that I want to share with you guys, because if you guys look at above here, so this is the very critical Fibonacci level resistance sitting right above us, that is sitting at around 54k level. So now all of a sudden things are starting to get a little bit of more exciting, because majority of the retail traders are thinking now that this is about the beginning of a new bull run, but the few technical indicators are getting me worried at this point. One is obviously this major resistance level that we are about approaching very close, that is sitting right above us. And the second is, if you guys notice at the bottom, RSI. So this is the relative strength index. So we are actually quite heated up and we are into the overbought territory for about quite some time, and but this does not mean that this is about to start an initiated sell-off. We can stay in the overbought territory for a considerably longer time, but this is something to definitely start considering now. And third most critical thing that is getting me worried is about this volume around here. So let me zoom into this volume a little bit more so you guys can clearly see. So do you guys notice something? Are you seeing what I'm trying to show you guys here? Because we have been going quite up, like very bullish. So these are like very extremely bullish candles, but what is concerning me is that they are not being backed by the accompanying positive volume. So we would like to see some volume bars like these big bars that we have been seeing in the past as well. So but these volume bars are quite low, so we are going up on a very low volume and heading towards a very major next resistance level of 54k. And also we are in the overbought territory for RSI. So this is what kind of getting me concerned, that this bullish price action is kind of looking like a fake out to me, and there is a possibility that we might be seeing a sell-off trigger at 54k level. So there is a point of concern. So this is not the time to go heavy in, guys. We have to see how we behave at this 54k level of resistance. We have to close above 54k and see what the price is going to behave after that, because until we do that, because this is not the time to buy into Bitcoin, guys. But on the other side, if you guys look at it, let me zoom out a little bit and I want to show you guys something else as well. So here is the zoom out graph of Bitcoin that we were also tracking. So if you guys notice something, we are also kind of forming a huge inverse head and shoulders pattern. So this is the left shoulder we are looking at, and this is the huge head, and this is the right shoulder we are looking at, guys. So if you look at it, the neckline of this head and shoulders pattern was at around 48k, and we have broken above this neckline. So that is kind of telling us that we are starting to break out of this inverse head and shoulders pattern. So this pattern is telling us that we are about to go on a massive bull run. So if this head and shoulders pattern has to break out above, so we are kind of looking like that we are trying to break out. So this is signaling a massive bull run ahead. So if this head and shoulders pattern has to break out, it is going to break out at the same length in the opposite direction, and the distance is going to be from this top of the head to this neckline resistance. So let's measure it real quick. So if we measure this from the bottom to the neckline resistance, so this is about around almost 32,000 price action. So 32,000 increase in the price action at this neckline level. So from about 48k, if you add 32k, so from this neckline, if you add 32k increase, that is going to take us at around to this level, guys. So this comes at to around about almost exactly 80,000. That is the price of the Bitcoin. So if this inverse head and shoulders pattern fully breaks out, so 80,000, 80k is going to be the price target of this bullish inverse head and shoulders pattern. But again, like I said before, the volume is very concerning to me at this point, guys, because I want to see some heavy volume coming in, because if this is a real breakout of an inverse head and shoulders pattern, then the big investors and the big institutions, they might be coming in with a heavy volume, which I am not seeing right here. So there is a possibility that this could be looking like a bull trap to get everyone thinking that this inverse head and shoulders is now about breaking out. So everyone gets trapped, and again we get stopped out at this 54k resistance. So there is a possibility, and there is definitely a point of concern, and we have to exercise caution at this level, guys. We have to be very careful. So this is the, again, there is a bullish side as well, but again that is not accompanied by the volume that I am expecting. So again, taking a look at the Ethereum chart, so how Ethereum is doing. So same thing is happening at Ethereum. So Ethereum is also testing the one of the major fib level at around almost about 29k, guys. So do you guys see how nicely we are testing this major fib level of 29k, guys? So again, and the same thing I am seeing in Ethereum. So if you guys notice the volume around here in this area, this is like looking like some impressive volume. But if you look at this very bullish price action, we bounce from 22k all the way to 29k like in a matter of a week. But the volume that I am seeing at the bottom, that is a bit concerning to me as well. So same thing I am seeing in Ethereum and also in Bitcoin, guys. So if you look at the price action, things are looking very bullish, but a few things like volume and the heavy resistance sitting right above us, and also the RSI hitting up and getting into the overbought territory. So these are the things that are starting to get me concerned a little bit, and I wanted to share these with you guys. So again, as a trader, as a trading advisor, so I would like you guys to exercise caution at this point. So for example, for Ethereum, we want to see a close above 29k with a heavy volume coming in, because that will be signaling a major break of a resistance and investors stepping in with a heavy volume. And same thing for Bitcoin, we have to see the break above 54k with a strong volume coming in. If this is not accompanied by a heavy strong volume, then again this is kind of looking like a fake out to me, guys. This is what our job is as a technical analyst and traders. We have to exercise caution, and we have to see what we are seeing in the indicators and charts. So that is all I quickly wanted to share with you guys for Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you guys like the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.